Hi, I'm Matt from Haltech, and today on Haltech Heroes, we're going to take a look at this beautiful Nissan 180SX. Our friend Ninos has lent us his 1998 180SX to take a bit of a look at. Now the first thing you see when you look at this car is it looks pretty stock. Well, only kind of. Take a look down the side of this car. That's a full metal wide body kit you see there. So it looks pretty stock, but it's actually quite a bit wider than a factory 180. So all that wide body really goes into covering up these giant drag radials. Now of course, that's no stock bonnet. So let's pop this hood and see what's underneath. Our SR20 fans out there will recognise immediately this is something special. We've got the Neo VVL head, which means we've got variable cam timing on both the intake and the exhaust cam. That's all mounted up to 2.2 litre stroker kit. We've also got this beautiful Hypertune manifold and throttle body, not to mention all the custom pipe work that comes from Hypertune. There's a whole swag, maybe the whole catalogue of Wiggins clamps in this thing. Taking a look in the bottom of the engine bay, we can see an external water pump and dry sump setup. So I think it's safe to say this is a fairly serious engine bay. You might be wondering, how much horsepower does this thing make? Well, we put down about 737 horsepower to the tyre without the nitrous. That's using the E85. This translated to an 890 down the full quarter mile. Let's come around to the cockpit and see what the driver sees. This is a really tidy cockpit we've got here. We've got a Haltech dash, we've got a nitrous button on the steering wheel, we've got our chute release, turbo 400 transmission, which mounts to a GTR Skyline rear end, and of course, an e-brake. So all these goodies in the engine bay and in the cockpit here are controlled directly from the Haltech Elite 2500 ECU. This car's got Haltech dash, a wideband, and it's also got 4 EGTs which go into the ECU via the thermocouple amplifier. As you can see, it's pretty clear this car was built to be driven and driven fast. And to get down track on all sorts of conditions, Ninos uses Haltech's Elite launch control to get out of the hole and into the groove as quickly as possible. And the beauty of this car is being street registered, you can drive it to and from the event. That's it for now. I hope you've enjoyed this episode of Haltech Heroes and Ninos 180SX. I'm Matt from Haltech, and I'll see you next time.